I'm coming to you from lovely Barbados. I salute you in peace that passeth all man understanding. My situation is that it came to me that people always ask me questions and to get my opinion about certain matters of what's going on in the world or in Barbados. And I believe that they need to get some answers about certain things of what the black man is struggling to go through and what is happening to the black man, because black people are starting to rise up in certain areas in the world, because that knowledge now is something that we are getting, but knowledge was always here in the earth. But nevertheless, that is a different topic for a different conversation sometime. But my conversation today is what's really going on in Barbados that is very upsetting to me, to see what is really happening in Barbados. Why the Barbados government allowing one man or the Caucasian people, which is less than probably 1% in Barbados, Indians and others, and Barbados are fully much over 95-96% black people in Barbados, and 98 very high percentage in Barbados. Then you have one man in Barbados owning about 16 restaurants in Barbados, 16 chefs in Barbados. Why is that? Why is the government allowing one man to own 16 chefs or 16 restaurants in Barbados? These 16 restaurants should be owned by a franchise of black-owned people. If you want to own one, yes. But the other restaurants, the government said, however, listen, we can put the place that you cannot own 16 restaurants in Barbados. We can give black-owned businesses opportunities to run these same chefs as franchise. Give black people the opportunity that they could own and operate something. The Caucasian man in Barbados and the Indians in Barbados and the Syrians in Barbados probably control the whole system in Barbados. This money percentage of people here in Barbados, these things are owned and run by these people. What the government is doing about that? The government should not let these people come into Barbados to own and operate all of these businesses in Barbados, control the wealth in Barbados, control the money in Barbados. You have there now Burger King coming into Barbados. It's here already. Do not let this man run and have 15 Burger Kings throughout Barbados either. Why you want to own 15 Burger Kings in Barbados in a small little island that is 166 square miles, 21 by 14? Why is that? Why the government allowing these things to happen in Barbados? These things are very annoying, that they know you as a black island and having the Caucasian people controlling all of the finances in Barbados, and you cannot even get a loan in Barbados to open a business. The bank will give you a loan to go and buy a car, because a car have no value in it. But for you to get a business in Barbados, what the government have installed in place for a black man to own and operate an establishment here in Barbados. I live in Barbados, born in Barbados, travel abroad, and I cannot even open my own business here in Barbados. I was going over 6 years to open a nursing home in Barbados. Over 6 years to open a business in Barbados, and can't get it happen. Cannot get it do at all. All kind of obstacles and plans and regulations, and go back and do this and go back and do that as a black man. My business is here stuck. If I didn't have a little something going with Airbnb or some backup plan that I had, I'd be probably on the streets begging for money. I invest thousands of dollars here in Barbados in this business to open a nursing home, my dream in Barbados. I cannot get it do for nothing. Environmental had my plans for over 5 years. The nation have done a story on me. I take my plans now back after they have gotten approved 2019, December 31st, 2019. back to the Ministry of Health. And then the Ministry of Health, big headache, pure headache, to open a small little business as a black man in Barbados, pure headache. But yet still got people in Barbados could open 16 restaurants in Barbados. That should have never been. If I was in the government as a black man, he could never have done that. I would never allow the man to come here and have 16 restaurants in Barbados. And probably want to build more too. For what? For what? For you could conquer all of the square footage in Barbados with 16 chefs in Barbados making money. You could go in his restaurants or what restaurants. I want to know how much percentage of Indians and Caucasian people go in his restaurants and buy food. The same black people here in Barbados make him a millionaire, a multi-millionaire. Have you ever said, well, listen, you know, I have 5 restaurants that I can sublet to black women or black men here in Barbados to carry on and have their own business? No. No. They don't do nothing like that. It's just greed, 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 greed. The more they got, the more they want. Then they're going to press the black man. Oppress him. Put their feet behind his neck and oppress him. Make he can't breathe. Because they think that you are so stupid all the time. But the government allowed these things to happen. To make the Caucasian man or these foreigners that come into Barbados, giving them preference over their own people to have some kind of business in their own land that they're born and bred in for all of this over 400 years of slavery, and they cannot even own nothing that they on this piece of rock. They control all of the East Coast and the West Coast. All of the they control that. You think you could go and buy a piece of land on the South Coast or the East Coast as a black man? They got hotels down there, that gated hotels, that building in Barbados. That's something the black man even can walk on the beach here in Barbados. And you got people that in government structure. They are fighting for these people because they need money. They need finance. And I always tell people, any country that depends on tourism alone is a country with no ideas or no sense for the people. No country in the Caribbean shall never depend on tourism alone. When tourism dead, look at right now, coronavirus. I have a small little business here, Airbnb business here, home away business, expedite business here in Barbados. This is going about 7-8 months now. I make a cent. I'm broke. What the government doing? The government send me some help and say that we can help small businesses that we can survive. No. No money. I have no money. I have no guests in my place going 7-8 months now going and conquering. So what you can do? You can suffer. You have no help. But I am appealing to the people. I'm appealing to the government. Do not get exploitation anymore with the white Caucasian race. Exploiting black people or people here in Barbados to open establishment, and they're controlling about 16, 18 businesses in Barbados. Nah, that should not be going on in Barbados. It's too small a little island, 21 by 14 miles. And what black people own, what they own, what they got, a little rum shop or cook shop that they have, or somebody on the street selling a little bottle drinks or so. No. We need much more stability. We need much more part of the economic structure in Barbados, that we can be more productive with our people, economically, with our people here in Barbados, that we can live and survive just like them. Stop getting exploitation in Barbados because people got money and your people cannot have nothing to show for the children or the children here in Barbados. I do thank you.